Snake.
S is for Super Socks.
In the bottom left corner, our Protoss player winning game number 1 with the Void Ray Rush. He is Slayer's Puzzle. Slayer's Puzzle. Across from him, in the upper right, the legend who may very well fall down. He is Who Just Nada. Nada. Now, the question for me is, what would Nada do in this situation? What kind of build does he use? Because he's a little bit like MVP in the sense that he generally picks really good builds.
Yes, that's very true.
And he has a big variety of them.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? I mean, Protoss can cheese again. It's totally doable.
I think he might do the same build he did last time on this map. Because, you know what, it's pretty darn solid overall. So, we'll see. We'll see. And, Nada looks like he might take a gas here. And in fact, he is building a second barracks out in his natural. So, no, going to do a completely different build. Going to open with a 2 barracks.
This could actually be pretty bad.
Yeah, it is a Nexus first for puzzles, so definitely could be very bad.
And the thing is, he won't know it's a 2 barracks, so he might be like, Banshees again.
Yeah, you might be thinking that. And you know what? If it's a 1-1-1, you went Nexus first, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, maybe that could be okay. Just mass up gateway units and stuff. Maybe a couple of mortals and an observer.
And as we can see here on Entombed Valley. Okay, he knows.
Okay, now we have a big choice for Puzzle to make. What does he do here to hold this? Because, wow, Nada actually, wait a minute. Nada has not scouted him yet. At all. And that's why Nada is getting a tech lab right now. Because right now, Nada could just rally Marines and send a few SCVs and take out this Nexus. But he has no idea that it's a Nexus first yet. So that is pretty important. Puzzle is not going to cancel the Nexus.
The SCV comes up now and says, oh, Nexus first.
Yep. I wonder if he's going to start a bunker with that SCV.
He could, but then again, Stalkers could
the core
snipe
isn't
that.
quite done. He is starting to send his units out. Puzzle is getting up to 2 gates as quickly as he can. He's going to chrono boost out units very quickly.
Yeah, he'll probably be chrono boosting just the gateway.
Oh, certainly, yeah.
Like not.
Oh, he's actually used a chrono boost on the Cybernetics core. That's surprising to me.
Yeah, same. I was actually expecting it to be just gateway chrono boost.
Yeah, I would just be scared of not having enough units overall. He's going to have to use some probes, most likely, as well. Now he is getting some stalkers out, and that's going to help.
That can't afford to lose his pylon.
Yeah, that's so true.
Oh, no.
Oh. Nada pulling back. Doesn't want to take any damage on these units yet.
That's actually more important to keep your army alive than your probes alive in this case, as odd as that sounds.
Yep. He needs to get up to a big enough unit count to actually hold these types of attacks off. And actually, Puzzle's doing okay for what he had. Losing a ton of probes, of course. Oh, that Zealot has almost no health left. There we go. It does go down.
Wow.
And now he does have to pull back a bit.
And this probe just gets to see the command center.
Yeah. Well, we have 22 probes and 20 SCVs right now. Very interesting stats there. He lost a ton of probes during that 8 probes kill. Now the 9th.
I'm surprised he didn't try to kill that SCV.
So that was kind of an equalizing move by Nada. And in fact, when we look at it all, it seems like it's pretty well equalized overall because against the 2 barracks play, Puzzle has to keep pumping units. He can't really cut right now. It'd be very risky to cut units. I'm so coffee today, I'm sorry.
All right. We have the gateways coming up here soon. And warp gates, excuse me, not gateways. And Terran's taking the second gas. If you were Protoss Artosis, what would you do from here?
Well, Tasteless, I get a robotics because that's who I am. I get an observer and I figure out what's going on, and then I decide what to do.
But do you think it'd be doable for him to, for instance, make 4 to 5 more gateways and then do a timing attack?
You know, that would be quite all in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's of course an option. You have to catch him a little bit off guard with that. And I don't think Nada would really follow that because, you know, he's had the 2 barracks for a while. And I don't like it as much. I don't like just making gateway units and going and testing your luck. Does he have enough?
Fingers and being like, I hope this works.
Does he have enough, LOL? Nothing happened so far that would lead me to believe as a Protoss that I can just make some additional gateways and be sure of my victory.
What do you think about the Terran moving out here?
It's good. It's good. There's no reason for him not to move out. He's got a lot of Marauders with Concussive Shell. His stim is about to finish.
Okay, he's going to do
poke.
mass gates.
He's with Tasteless on this one.
He's doing the Tasteless build. All right, now this Zealot is now going to see.
He's going to die, is what he's going to do.
No, I had so much more and I want to do with my life.
Well, now you get to be an immortal if we get that far. All right. Nice little stem. Sees how many sentries there are. And Nada has no idea that it's actually going to be like a 7-gate craziness.
Yeah. That may
blindside him. If it ends
him.
up working. Yeah, and that's the thing. It may. It certainly may. Nada, let me see his vision. Yeah, he really doesn't know what's going on. He hasn't really scanned, which makes it, of course, a little bit risky. He does not have a bunker. So this attack probably going to end up working. Even though Combat Shield is almost done, Stim is done, Concussive Shells has been done for a long time. His Medivacs are going to come out a little bit late.
Yeah, they'll probably come out right when everything else dies. All right. The +1 attack upgrade will definitely not be finished. And now we have a huge number of Protoss units streaming down here, gathering up outside of Nada's base.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty tough, man. Big round of Zealots is all he needs to complete this. Big round of Zealots. Watch this, 7 Zealots. Bam, there you go. And he is going to go ahead and...
All right. Oh, no, this angle could be so bad. All right, look at it. He gets back closer to the middle here.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
Oh, that's so perfect.
The Zealot's actually not getting the surface area that they want, but it should still be...
Well, I
Wait a minute.
Let's see here. It's actually kind of hard to tell. Well, no. Actually, Protoss
Medivacs are out, but yeah, more and more Stalkers do come up. The SCV's, though, doing a little bit of damage. Nada looks like he's barely going to not be able to stop this attack. That actually became a lot closer than it should be.
That was actually very close. Oh, nice. Perfect force field there.
Well, you know, what happened was his Zealots, only like 2 or 3 were attacking out of 10. He had 9 or 10 Zealots, and they just... He was getting no surface area with them. So
yeah, they're only about 3 hitting.
Yeah, Nada's stemmed army just went to town on him, basically.
Perfect force fields, though, here. I love it.
Units in. Yep. Zealots really not doing much in the back.
You know, this is why I keep my Stalkers on a separate hotkey for my Zealots, Sentries, Immortals, and Archons.
That's everyone should. GG. And Nada down to Code A round 2. Puzzle advances with party. And we have 2 Protosses going into the round of 16.
Well, I'm sure on IR they're getting drunk right now, Artosis.
They are, with their non-existent mouths.
You can see Nada a little bit frustrated with that back there. He's not going to be in this Code S.
Well, he already was in this Code S.
But I mean, any longer.
Can he come back this season? I don't know.
I have no clue. I think he can, and I'd be surprised if he doesn't, but that doesn't mean he will.
Yeah.
All right? A lot of respect for these guys. He's like, you 6-gated me, you douche.
Yeah.
So, he's like, I didn't get to play a real
7-gate, man.
No, 7-gate.
Tasteless called it.
I did it.
It's... I don't know, man.
It's hard to stop. I mean, Nada's playing a very middle-of-the-road StarCraft 2 build order.
Protosses love to get by on 7-gate. When do we not see them mix into 7-gate against Terran, really?
It's really good.
Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Because, you know, if you split them up into different locations, the gateways, how do they know it's coming? You know, if you see pockets of 3 gateways here, 2 gateways there, there's no way for them to really know. They'd have to scan like 3 times if you space it out right.
Yeah, and maybe you haven't hit another main. Who knows, man? They're warp gates.
Yeah, you could put them. Yeah, you could have put them at the upper left corner of the map. Just put them there. Nada doesn't scan there or send an SCV.
Yeah, he probably won't either.
Nada's so sick he actually does scan there. I'm like, oh, he is so sick.
Yeah.
He's so good. So, guys,
right.
let's go ahead and take a look at the results for today. We're going to throw those up on screen for you.
Parting in first place, Puzzle in second, Nada taking third, and Keen dropping way down to the bottom of
definitely
today.
the weakest link here.
He was today. He was.
He was just not up to par.
Very
I like
good
Keen,
player.
I like Cassius, he's good, but Nada, Puzzle, and Parting were just better. And by the way, Parting, I really am looking forward to seeing what this guy has to offer.
Yeah, certainly. I like Parting.
Yeah, he's good.
And here is our round of 16. The players in it. It's going to be groups again. It's from Terran, Ganji, Jakji, Supernova, MVP, MMA, Gumiho, Marine King, and Alive. That's 8 players. That's one half. Then for Protoss, we have MC, Oz, Genius, Parting, and Puzzle 5. Only 3 Zergs. Nesty and DRG, 2 of the best 3 Zergs in the world. And Curious, somewhere at the top of the second tier of Zergs.
So essentially, Terran makes up half of our round of 16. The other half is Protoss and Zerg.
Yes. Pretty standard at GOMTV.
GOMTV. So, that's the nature of the game. Guys, get a Team League ticket. If you haven't experienced a Team League, you haven't really experienced the full fun you can have here at GOMTV.net.
That's right.
Also get a year-long ticket that's going to save you money. Then you won't have to worry about trying to buy something each season. So, also those would make great gifts. If you have a nerd friend, you don't know what to get him, that would be the thing to get him.
That is actually completely true. Even if he doesn't like StarCraft, anyone who doesn't like StarCraft yet. Because StarCraft's the greatest thing
That
ever.
is true. Well said, Artosis. So, as you guys can see, the GSL Season 1 group nomination, it'll be on January 20th at our
Is
studio
that tomorrow?
in Mukto.
No.
Is it? No, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what day it is. I don't
it
I don't
is
even know
tomorrow.
what year it is. Oh, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow, all right. Thank you, PD. All right, so that location is a Mukdong studio. That's this studio here. And you can see
Yeah,
some
you
of
guys
the drama
you can
unfold.
watch that live. I think they'll probably have John translate it.
Probably.
We'll see.
Yeah, so check that out. Good job today, Artosis.
Thank you, Tasis. You as well.
Thank
It
you.
was a fun group.
Yeah.
Fun group. A lot of Protoss games. A little bit different. The PvP was interesting to see.
Yeah. The PVT build orders were also very intriguing. Seeing just how much better Nada is than Keen and TVT is also very telling.
Has his number,
All right.
man.
Well, guys, have a great Lunar New Year. I bet most of our viewers don't celebrate it. But after that, we'll be back with more awesome StarCraft 2 action here at the GSL Code S.
See you guys in a couple weeks.